Alabama Skies by Jason Isbell is going to be played in standard tuning and then comes out of G-shaped formation. I will be finger-picking this as like a sort of Travis-picked feel and also hybrid a little bit just strummed. The way Jason Isbell, I'm almost certain, is playing this is with a pick where he is keeping a 2-beat rhythm with the pick, but then also simultaneously doing picking with his second and ring fingers, which is a very difficult thing for me to pull off clean. So I usually just leave the pick out altogether and kind of do my own version that I'm familiar with how to finger pick and kind of strum at the same time. But the general premise here is the same. Just keep in mind that what my thumb is generally doing, Jason Isbell would be doing with a pick, then using his second and ring fingers to fill out the rest of the information. So the chords themselves are very easy. So let me talk about the chords and then I'll get back to some thoughts about how to pull this thing off rhythmically or how to pick it. So the chords will be a G major. I've got my second finger on the 6th string 3 fret. I've got my ring finger on the 2 string 3 fret. This is the G that I think gets used at the kind of during the verses. And I think that a G with an open second string gets used during the chorus. So anyway, a G up to a D. I would leave my ring finger where it is on the 2nd string 3rd fret, pull my first finger back to the 3 string 2 fret, open up the 4th string, and there's your D right there. In this D, a lot of times you can hear an open 1 string ringing out. And a lot of times in the D, you hear the open 1 and then fall back to the 2 where your ring finger is on the 3rd fret. So a G chord to a D chord, then to an A minor chord. Open 5 string, second finger on the 4th string 2 fret, ring finger on the 3 string 2 fret, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret. You can go all the way down to the open 1 there. And then the 4th chord of the verse, which probably sounds a little bit wonky, is going to be a C minor. This is the same chord that Jason Isbell uses in Goddamn Lonely Love. The way that you would play it is ring finger on the 5 string 3 fret, first finger on the 4 string 1 fret, open 3 string, and then your pinky finger would need to be down on the 2 string 3 fret, and then into the G chord. A lot of times in this G chord, you can hear a hammer-on happen with the open 4 string. I'm using my second finger now to hammer down on the 4 string 2 fret, and then the open 3 string behind it. That feel. Alright, so those are the verse chords. Whenever we get to the chorus will be an A minor up to a C chord. The way the C chord gets played in the in this course, I would play it as a 4-fingered C chord. I've got my ring finger on the 6th string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5 string 3 fret, second finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3 string, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret. So we've got an A minor to a C chord to a G chord. Now inside of the chorus right here on the first G chord, you hear Jason Isbell kind of re-deliver the vocal line on guitar by, in the G chord, putting your first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret. That's my first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret right there. And hit those, the 2 and 3 string together. And then open up the 2 string again by lifting your first finger. So you've got the A minor to the C chord to the G chord, and then first finger down on the 2 string 1 fret, open the 2 string again. And then we've got an A minor again, back to the C chord, back to the G chord. After this G chord, it's going to walk down to an E minor by going 6 string 3 fret to 6 string 2 fret to an E minor chord. That would be an open 6 string, second finger on the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 2 fret, everything else open. So we've got A minor, C, G, A minor, C, G, walk down E minor, comes back up to the G. I was having to think my way back through it. After the E minor, it comes back up to the G, and then goes to, no it doesn't. It goes, after the E minor, it goes to a C chord. I'm sorry, I'm telling you wrong there the first time. After the E minor, it goes back to the C chord, then back down to the G chord, and then we throw in a B minor. This is the only time that this chord occurs in the song, is during the chorus. A B minor, that would be bar with your first finger across the 2nd fret of the guitar, ring finger down to the 4th string 4th fret, pinky finger down to the 3 string 4th fret, 2nd finger down to the 2 string 3 fret, and then you come up to a D chord, in that D chord. Another point to make is that sometimes in this D chord, you can hear Jason Isbell grab with the thumb the 6th string 2 fret, and let that ring out. And then it goes back into the G chord for another verse and another round of chorus. So, this picking pattern, the way I'm playing it is as a Travis picked, where I'm going basically the root and then the 5 of each chord. So if I'm in the G, I'm going G, or I'm going 6th string, 4th string, which is a G and a D with my thumb. And I'm pinching the opening chord with my thumb going down and my with my 2nd and 1st fingers pinching up against the 2 string and the 3 string. And then my thumb immediately starts doing that 2-beat thing. And in between, my 1st and 2nd fingers are hitting the 3 string and the 2 string, so that I go. So pinch, thumb to the 4, thumb to the 6, 1st finger on the 3 string, thumb to the 4, 2nd finger to the 2 string, back to the 6. And that kind of rolling picking pattern, I keep going as much as I can. And then it goes into the D chord and it's doing the same thing. The A minor chord, the A minor and the C chord are a little bit different. In the A minor chord, it's a pinch and then a thumb 1st, 2nd on strings 4, 3, 2. So, and then the same on the C chord. You pinch the 5 and the 2 string, like in chord position, the C minor, and then go thumb 1st, 2nd on strings 4, 3, 2. So A minor to the C minor, and then back into the G for that little hammer on. One last point about the rhythm is that as the song goes on, Jason, who again is using a pick for this, starts to, it sounds like he is evolving a little bit out of the just straight picked rhythm, and sometimes in the chorus, I think he just kind of starts strumming like a down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down. That feel. And then on the B minor, I'm almost certain it kind of goes back to that really specific picking, and then up in the D. Don't forget about in the D's hitting your open 1 string, coming back to the 2 string 3 fret, then back in the G. And again, that picking style, just I'm not good at it, so I'll lose the pick altogether and just use my thumb. So I think that's everything that you need to know about Alabama Skies by Jason Isbell. Those are the chords and the movements. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.